Right, I've not looked yet. Here we go, and the results are in. I'm still getting used to this old YouTube filming malarkey. I get so carried away with my day that I just forget to start filming. And but what we're gonna do, we're dealing with scrap over the next few hours. We've got scrap metal in a few of our garages, this being one of them. So we're gonna basically just film part of our process of dealing with scrap, because I think some of you might be interested. And then also, if you don't know, we make money back on our scrap metal. So we are gonna go for all the scrap, get the alley, the wire, copper, if any, separate it all, go down the scrap yard, tip it off, and see what we get paid from it. And that is what we're doing for the next few hours, so come along for the trip. Now this is our garage number 1 that we're visiting today, out of 6, yes, believe it or not. As well as a shop, we've got 6 garages, which we kind of just keep rotating with shop stuff, car boot, and scrap metal, basically, and some of our empty tubs and bags. And I'm on a mission this week, as we're a little bit quieter with our clearances, to basically tackle these garages, get them cleared, get them organised, because I know we're going to have a load of big jobs coming up, and I want as much space as possible. Now here you'll see us just delving into the deep, dark depths of the garage. The stuff that says, some of this has been in there for quite a while, but generally this metal has been accumulated over about a month. First garage is done. We got rained on, as you may have seen in some of the videos. So now we're at our second destination. There's not loads in here, to be honest, of scrap, but the problem is we're always starting around different jobs. We've got 6 garages as well as a shop, and we just throw all our car boot, all our scrap and all our shop items into the garages where we are working at the time, for obvious reasons. So there's not loads of scrap in here, but there's a little bit, and it still needs to go. So let's get cracking. And get cracking we did. As you can see, many hands, makes easy work. There's 3 of us just dealing with the scrap today, and it's a tedious job. We have to go through every single bag that we've accumulated to separate the iron from the wire, the copper, the lead, the brass, the aluminium, and then that way we get paid a little bit extra, so it's all good. Always scrap the knives, because we don't like turning to car boot. Bloody I know it's just a kitchen steak knife, whatever, doesn't matter. There's too many knives on the streets, we're trying to keep them off, and we're doing our bit, our part to avoid it. And I know it's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. All of our knives like this get scrapped. Almost done in this garage until we get a little bit sidetracked with CDs. So as we're going through the scrap in this second garage number 2, we had a load of CDs from another job that we've been meaning to scan to see if they're any good for our eBay department. So we just got sidetracked and it needs to be done. So we're going for it. And as always, you can scan 100 CDs and only 2 of them are any good. So that is the case here. I think so far we've got about 10 CDs that go to eBay, and the rest so far are car boot. But we've got to do it to make sure that we take the good ones out and car boot the rest. Garage number 3 now. It's just around the corner from our other one. Isn't too far at all. But Kev is going to do the grand opening. What have we got in here? I think there's a load of random stuff. Our tools are in here. Some nice Danish chairs. Going to set of 4 Danish chairs. Old terracotta pot, tilt-top table. There's some cool stuff, but there's loads of scrap in here. So, same again. Last garage for this scrap run. Let's get going. Now, when you think we clear, on average, 2 to 3 houses per week. You know, some are bigger, some are smaller. But that's a lot of metal to accumulate. We do try our best to sell what we can of anything before we look to recycle it. But it's kind of the next best thing. And, you know, we're avoiding landfill. It's a good thing. And also, we make a little bit of money back on it. So even that bathtub has to go. You can't reuse it. It's had it. So it's got to be recycled. And I'm making it nice and safe. Ready for our journey, but we're almost there. We're just going to finish off going through these last bits of wire. Then let's take a look and see what we got. So that is all dealt with now. what we got is a very full van load of general iron. And we've got alley, bag of alley down there. Then we've got a big bag of wire, which is really, that's a full bag, and we cut all the plugs off because you basically could get a little bit more money for cutting the plugs off. Yes, we could spend our time getting the copper out of the wire, but by the time we spend our time doing that, it's just not worth it. Then we've got a box of a bit of copper, a bit of brass, a little bit of lead. Not loads in there, but have a guess, guys. What do you reckon? How much have we got in the van, Harrison? Put you on the spot, mate.
Oh,
Can't. £600.
Yeah.
£600, Harrison. Right. Hopefully it's £600. Kev, what are you saying?
250.
250 quid.
I've lost that one, haven't
I think I'm going to say Kev is probably going to be closest. I'm going to guess 225. Have a guess, guys. We're going to head to the scrapyard now. Let us know your guesses in the comments. Not only are we giving you a wonderful video of our scrap metal process, we're also going to give you a little bit of a tour of Croydon. Now, lots of people give Croydon a bit of a bad name. I don't live in Croydon, I work in it and around it. But it's honestly, you get good places and bad places in every town, every city, every county, whatever it may be. It's really not as bad as people make out. But we're just arriving at the scrapyard now, so let's see how we get on. Now, first up, we head to the small scales where the team there help us weigh the copper, the aluminium, the wire, just so we can get the accurate price for that metal at this stage. And then we head over and dump the rest. And to be honest, this is where the fun bit is. This is where we get to just launch it off the back. You have this huge grabber lorry helping us out, grabbing things out of the way. And it's just very, very satisfying and kind of, in a weird way, therapeutic job, because it's been stuffed in our garages and now we cleared it, thrown it out here, made a load of space, and we're making a little bit of money at the same time. Let's go and see what we made. 600, 250, 225.
I've lost that one.
2,000 years later.
Well, I've not looked yet. Here we go, and the results are in. Oh, £174. So there we go. None of us were right, but I was the closest with 225. But, you know, it's just amazing that the wire alone, that bag of wire, was over £70. And that's just insane. That's just general household wire we get that just no one wants. And, you know, we cut the plugs off and the copper inside is worth that. And it's just gives you a little bit of an insight into what we do, the many things that we get up to across Vintics of Surrey and clearance crafters, and every day's different. So thanks for watching, and please, please, please subscribe.